We are here today with Suzanne Teulker, and it's Teulker's Treasures, correct? Okay.
Right.
And we are in booths number 374 and 412. She has booths that are situated across from one another, and it makes for a really great shopping experience. So to get us started, first of all, you are providing a lot of handmade products, and
Right.
our shoppers are always looking for that. So let's go back a little bit and just tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
Okay. I'm a Christian, and I've been married for 38 years to my husband, Kevin.
Congrats.
We have 3 kids and 4 grandsons and 3 little girls we say are our granddaughters. And I have been doing craft shows for probably 35 years. I've been here, the computer says 12, but I was thinking it was 15. So the jury's out on that. And I just love to craft. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, your crafts are beautiful. How did you first get started in making and selling your products?
I started doing craft shows. I think my first one I was about 8 months pregnant with my son, and
Wow.
he's 35, and it just escalated from that. I started doing a lot more shows. And then when I had my daughter a couple years later, I decided I did not want to be going to work every day and leaving them with a babysitter for her to raise.
Wow.
That I wanted to raise my kids myself, and I went to this full time, and we opened up a little shop, and
That is
here I am.
amazing. And that is one of the things I love as a mom and as a grandma too. I love that you did this for family, and it has worked, obviously.
Yes,
You've been doing
yeah.
this for a number of years now. You already shared how long you've been a vendor at the market.
yeah.
I would say, jury's out, you're probably right. It was probably 15, if I were guessing.
If I'm right, they switched programs
Yes.
somewhere along the line, and
That
it
would make
lost
sense.
a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of our vendors have been here longer, I think, than what maybe
Yeah.
we show. But how has your business evolved then over those years?
Well, like I said, I first started out doing craft shows, loading my trailer and my van up and taking it to places. And as I got older, I didn't like doing that as well. So we opened a little store at our home, and then I've got my shops here. And we also have a website, teulkerstreasures.com, and it's Teulker. And you can check that out. That is new, and there's a lot that's not on there yet, but we're working on that. Also, Facebook page, that's a big one for the business, has really
Sure.
grown with my Facebook page.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So check out ShipshewanFleaMarket.com and the vendor directory, and we can put some links into
Yeah.
some of those sources for you as well. What's your personal favorite item that you sell? That's a hard question, I'm sure. But
is.
what's your favorite thing to make or create, or that just gives people joy?
I like to make t-shirts, design t-shirts, and then make those. That's relatively new for me. Probably only like 5 or 6 years I've been making t-shirts,
Okay.
but they've really it's boomed. And people, I like to hear them read the t-shirts with the funny sayings, and they're just cracking up out here, and I'm in there laughing at them, laughing at the t-shirt.
One of my favorites that I read, I think last year, was y'all's cornbread ain't done in the middle.
Yeah, that's one of them.
And it makes me laugh every
Yes,
time I see it.
yeah. But I love to paint. I love to anything with a blank surface. Milk cans are probably my favorite to paint on.
Okay.
And people really like the milk cans
That's
for
cool.
the porch or whatever. Yeah.
So that's your favorite. What are maybe the most common things people are asking for?
Right now, anything with grandparents' names on it is really popular. Yeah. And I do.
You customize.
Yes, I do. And I try to keep them made up, the Omas and the Opas and the Lollies and the Nonas. And then I got your normal Mamas, Grandmas, Meemaws. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That is fun. What would you say a customer's reaction is the first time they come in, and I say come in, walk by or
Yeah.
come into your shop?
Yeah.
What's their first reaction?
They can't believe how many different items I have in my shop. Yeah, they were like, "Oh, you do a lot of things," and I do. I make jewelry. I have candles. I paint on so many different things, and we have some sewn things, and it's
That's fun.
arrangements.
That's fun.
yeah.
Kind of going off script, so I'll catch you at a hook here. But where do you find these items? I don't know. I've asked you that before. It's kind of fun because you have
well-
several sources, and you don't have to share all your secrets.
Yeah, no.
But
Yard sales, flea markets. A lot of them come from here, and I repurpose them.
that's cool.
Auctions. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fun. So yeah, a plug for the auctions and
Yes,
and the flea
exactly.
market itself. What is your favorite thing or your favorite part about being a vendor here at the market?
I love the atmosphere. I love making friends with other vendors, and you get really those become your friends. And then a lot of the customers become your friends too, because you have a lot of
Sure.
repeat customers
Yeah.
that come back to see you. And yeah.
And your street or your space, right, is really is a community.
It
You
is.
guys get to
Yeah.
know each other. So from a vendor recruitment perspective, you'd recommend people give it a shot?
Totally, I would. Yes, if you have any thoughts at all about it, come out and give it a try. It's well worth it, and give it some time. You got to build up your customer base, but yeah, it is, and it's well worth it. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite memory or a favorite interaction with a particular customer or a particular sale?
I remember one lady was reading. I think it was painted on a window. She just bursted out in tears, and it was a Bible verse. So that was real special.
That's cool. Yeah, when you know that you've created something
Yes.
that touches
Yes.
someone
Yes.
emotionally and it attaches, I think that's
Yeah.
super cool.
Yes.
And both of us are like
I know,
goosebumps and
tearing
tears.
up.
Like that's really cool.
It is.
And I think what I love about the market and vendors like yourself, I create a relationship with you, right?
Yes,
It's not like
yes.
purchasing on online, which we all do, and we're going to
Yes,
continue to do.
yeah,
It's not going
I'm
away.
guilty.
But I'd much rather buy something from you and know your
Yes,
story,
yeah.
and it's just it means so much more. And to create those relationships
Yeah.
and come back as a tradition. That's what a lot of our shoppers
Right.
say out here.
Right, yes.
And Suzanne said she's really created some relationships. Are there any new things you're working on? Is there
Oh,
something you've got that
I
you're?
have a million ideas in my head. I have one of those minds. And I have a lot of stuff started, but you'll just have to come out and see.
Come out and check it out at booths 374 and 412. What would you say to someone thinking about visiting the flea market for the first time as a shopper?
If you can, take both days, and make sure you go in each shop and look around, because if you walk by, you might see a few things out front, but there is a lot more inside of every building. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, just like you said, you've got like your T-shirts and some of your home
Yeah.
decor out here, but you mentioned candles,
And
jewelry,
jewelry.
all
Yeah.
kinds of other fun things
Yeah.
inside that we just wouldn't see without exploring and going a little deeper.
Right.
I think that's a great tip. What is something people would be surprised to learn about you?
Well, I drive 4 hours to get here.
Wow. One way.
One way,
Right.
4 hours one way. So yeah, I live in southern Indiana. So yeah.
Nice. So it's worth the drive.
Yes.
It's worth the drive for you as a shopper to come see Suzanne at
Right.
Teulker's Treasures. Space numbers 374 and 412. Thank you for taking the time
Yes,
to share a
thank
little
you.
bit about you, and come check her out. She's amazing, both her work and her as a person.